Abraham was now very old, and God had blessed him in every way. But there was one more important job to do. He called his oldest and most trusted servant and said, "Put your hand under my thigh and make a solemn promise to me before the Lord, the God of heaven and earth." "I promise," said the servant. "You must not get a wife for my son Isaac from the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I am living," Abraham instructed. "Instead, you must go back to my country and my own relatives and get a wife for my son Isaac from there." The servant was worried. "What if the woman is not willing to travel all the way back here with me? Should I take Isaac back to the land you came from?" "No," Abraham said firmly. "Make sure that you do not take my son back there. The Lord, who brought me from my father's household, promised me this land. He will send his angel before you so that you can get a wife for my son from there. If the woman is unwilling to come back, you will be released from this oath, but you must not take my son back." So the servant took 10 of Abraham's camels, loaded them with all kinds of fine gifts, and set off on the long journey. When he arrived at the town where Abraham's relatives lived, he had his camels kneel down near a well. It was evening, the time when the women of the town came out to draw water. The servant prayed a very specific prayer. "Lord," he said, "give me success today. Let this be the sign. When I ask a young woman for a drink, if she says, 'Drink, and I will water your camels too,' let her be the one you have chosen for Isaac." Before he even finished praying, a beautiful young woman named Rebekah came to the well. The servant ran up to her and asked, "Please give me a little water from your jar." "Drink, my lord," she said kindly. After he finished, she said the exact words from his prayer. "I'll draw water for your camels too until they have had enough to drink." The servant was speechless with wonder. He knew God had answered his prayer. He gave her a heavy gold nose ring and 2 large gold bracelets. He asked her, "Whose daughter are you? And is there room in your father's house for us to spend the night?" She answered, "I am the daughter of Bethuel, who is the son of Nahor, Abraham's own brother." Rebekah ran home and told her family what had happened. Her brother Laban rushed out to welcome the servant. The servant then told the whole family the amazing story of his journey and his prayer at the well. When he finished, they all knew it was God's plan. "This is from the Lord," they said. "Here is Rebekah. Take her and go, and let her become the wife of your master's son." The next morning, the servant was ready to leave. Rebekah's family wanted her to stay a little longer, but when they asked Rebekah, she said bravely, "I will go." So Rebekah and her servants traveled back with Abraham's servant. One evening, Isaac was out in the field meditating when he looked up and saw the camels approaching. Rebekah looked up, saw Isaac, and asked, "Who is that man in the field coming to meet us?" "He is my master," the servant answered. Isaac brought Rebekah into the tent that had belonged to his mother, Sarah. She became his wife, and he loved her very much, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death.